A worldwide food import-export website guide at Dmoz-Odp. Chapter 1. World food sales at dmoz-odp.org/business/food_and/related_products/import_and/export. Food and related products, import-export, websites at dmoz-odp.org/business/food_and/related_products/import_and/export. Subcategories: beverages, dairy, grains and legumes, herbs and spices, meat and seafood, produce. Ashwaryaoverseas.com, Leshwarya Overseas, progressive full-service exporting company, focusing especially on agricultural products and garments. Alfalfa.it, Medimedica, alfalfa dehydrated, sugar beet pulps and cotton seeds. Adasteofgreece.net, Mavrikos Imports S. Atlantica-co.com, Atlantica, worldwide exports of Spanish food products including cheese, seafood, rice, and organic goods. Barkadh.com, Kumpulan Barkath, Malaysian exporter of seafood, beverages, condiments, and candy. BCWLTD.com, Bedford Continental Wholesale, importers of fine Italian foods and mono-pack products for coffee shops, restaurants, retail and catering trades. BeadC.com, BD Imports, Ltd, importers of West Indian and tropical foods. Best-Italian-Food.it, GDAX. Bethco.com, Bethco International, Inc., market-driven company focused on specialty foods, fast foods, food service products and institutional and industrial foods. BeyondOz.com, Beyond Oz Trading, exporting meat, wine, seafood, grains, fruit and other products from Australia. BluePlanetFoods.com, Blue Planet Foods, specializes in the importation and trading of difficult-to-find specialty foods and ingredients. BorojoPowder.com, Borojo Powder Company, importer and manufacturer of Borojo fruit powder, puree concentrate and extracts. Berecon.ca, Brecon Foods, Canadian traders of a variety of food commodities. BritishIsles.com, The British Isles Ltd, importers and distributors of British food products. BrothersInternational.com, Brothers International Food Corporation, imports wine from Portugal, fruit juice concentrates and purees, freeze-dried fruit and other agricultural products. BulgarianDepot.com, Bulgarian Depot, importing relishes, processed goods and seasonings from the Balkans, with illustrated product catalog and contact details. CAI-SA.pt, Casa Angola Internacional SA, exporter of dairy products, preserves, beverages, frozen meat and fish, tobacco and hygiene products. Castella.com, Castella Imports, Inc., importer, manufacturer and distributor of specialty foods from around the world. Cats.nl, Cats International B.V, importers of spices, coconut products, dried fruits, edible nuts, and dehydrated vegetables. CEISA.org, Circle of Specialty Food Distributors, International Trade Association for Food and Beverage Importers. Kofco.com, Kofco Limited, trader of agricultural commodities including oils, cereals, pulses, and oil seeds. Connex.com.au, Connex United Processors, an Australian OEM brands food manufacturing group specializing in grocery, beverage, and pet food export. Cracovia.com, Cracovia Brands, Inc., importers of fine European food and liquors. DenizTarım.com, Deniz agricultural products. Turkish exporters of capers, nuts, and pulses. Dickelhouse.com, Dickelhouse, Maltese importer, exporter, and distributor of international food-related product specialties and delicatessen. DoraliceImports.com, Doralice Imports, importer of authentic South American specialty foods including dairy, condiments, spices, wine, and cocoa products. Etna-tr.com, Etna Gita Limited Co., exporter of both conventional and organic products from Turkey. EUTAIOnline.com, East West Trading and Agencies Ltd, distributor of imported dairy products, pastas, condiments, preservatives, oils, and canned items in Thailand. FarmsAsSasa.com, Sami Fathi Asasako, exporters of rice, garlic, onion, spices, and medicinal herbs. Foodfromdenmark.dk, Food from Denmark, group of 10 professional Danish food suppliers focusing on export promotion to the U.S. retail and catering sectors. FrenchFoodExports.com, French food exports, agents, and consignees for French food companies. FRUSOL.com, Frosol International Inc., Canadian company specialized in the import and distribution of fresh and dehydrated produce, imported from European and Latin American and marketed throughout Canada and the United States. GammaUK.com, Gamma, Import/Export, Ltd, imports Turkish food products into the United Kingdom. GlobalOrganicsLtd.com, Go. Global Organics, Ltd, importer and exporter of organic commodities and ingredients including certified organic cocoa products, dried fruit, nuts, spices, and sugar cane products. GN-Imports.com, GNN Imports, specializes in exotic Greek food products including olive oil, spices, nuts, tea, cheese, and pasta. HandyBazaar.com/handy.html, Handy Bazaar. Direct and indirect exporters of processed foods. HaramChrist.com, Haram Christensen Corporation, specialized in importing and distributing of fine foods from Europe. HaraWiGroup.com, Hara Group, Egyptian firm offering artichoke products, citrus packing, and rice export. Himneal.com, Himneal Overseas Pvt, Ltd, merchant exporter of food colors and dyes tufts. Hinrichstrading.com, Hinrichs Trading, exporter of specialty crops such as garbanzo beans, whole and split green and yellow peas, lentils, canola, popcorn, bird feed, and feed byproducts. Indu.com, Indu Industries, tea, coffee, pepper, and tobacco grown and packed in India. Ishmeetagencies.com, Ishmeet agencies, importers and exporters of Indian grocery food products. Italcomex.it, Italcomex, Italian food trader specialized in exporting tomatoes, boiled vegetables, pasta, and macaroni. ItalianFoodExport.com, Union Export, an Italian export pool promoting and representing Italian food firms. Jfresh.com.au, Jfresh Alliance, exporter of Australian food and beverages, including fruit, seafood, wine, and olive oil. Convultrading.com, Convul Trading, exporter of Pakistan-sourced pulses, spices, herbs, rice, and dry fruits to international markets. Kilbanfoods.com, Kilban Foods, India, Pvt. Kirisilar.com.tr, Kirisilar Ltd, exporters of fruits and vegetables, processed foods, and sauces. Kremlin-ebusiness.cz, Kremlin SRO Ltd, import-export of a wide array of food items. Quanyuk.com, Quanyuk, UK, Ltd, importers and distributors of specialty Oriental foods, sauces and packaging materials to the catering trade, based in South Wales, UK. Lat-traders.com, Latin American traders, exporters of Argentine products including wine, olive oil, vinegars, seasonings, and specialty cheeses. Lettieri.com, Lettieri and Company, importer of specialty food and beverage items from Europe. Lhianthai.com, Lianthai Rice Vermicelli Co. Ltd, Thai exporter of rice vermicelli and other rice products. LibertyRichter.com, Liberty Richter, importer of specialty foods and confections. Ligustica.com, Ligustica products, exporters of Italian food and beverages including pasta, biscuits, olive oil, and wine. LSHworld.com, Lim Shanghuat, major importer and exporter of canned foods and grocery products into Singapore. Mega.biz.pl, Mega Ltd, Poland. Mice-isc.de, Mice, International Sales Consulting, General Distributor of Chocolate and Other Foods from Brandt, Niederegger, Falies, Gottina, Kaiser and Pauli. Nectarefood.com, Nectarefood SA imports and distributes specialty food products from Greece and Bolivia. Neo.lv, Company Neo Ltd, offers trading, supply and consulting services of food raw materials and ingredients. NordicImpex.ro, Nordic Import-Export Co., providing import, logistic and marketing for food products including seafood, cheese, sausage, whipped cream, and coffee from Europe. Avistrada.com, Avistrada, Spanish importer and distributor for finest delicatessen, ethnic food and drink. Omega-foods.com, Omega Food Importers Co. Orchestraideus.com, Orchedeus Trade Services, trading company specializing in sourcing and export of food products from Europe. Organic.nl, Dutch Organic International Trade, Dutch import and export company of organic food products. Pixearn.com, Pixearn Marketing SDN. PJExports.com, PJ. Pramzel.co.kr/food.html, Pramzel Trading Corporation, specializing in frozen foods especially for Korean residents in foreign countries. PSimports.net, PowerCells Imports, importer of specialty gourmet food items from Spain including olive oil, olives, vinegar, saffron, sauces, seafood, and sweets. QureshiInternational.com, Qureshi International, offers beef and sheep casings and other animal byproducts. Roper.de, CE. SakthiExports.com, Sakthi Exports, exporters in India dealing with Indian origin product like coir fiber, cocoa peat, fresh coconut, desiccated coconut, rice, tamarind, lemon and Indian snacks. Supnafoods.com, Supna Foods, importer of dried mushrooms, vanilla beans, chilies, and saffron. Cyberex.com, Cyberex International, Inc., exporter and distributor of wines, spirits, fruit juices and concentrates, and specialty foods. Scan-neva.ru, Scan-Neva Ltd, exporter of wild mushrooms and frozen and dried berries. Schluter-Mock.com, Schluter and Mock, trader in sugar, coffee, cocoa, and food aid products. 7zascom.net, 7Cs Commodities Private, Ltd, involved in the international trade of spices, coffee beans, condiments, coconut products, and tea. sfcommodities.com, SF Commodities Kai, exporter of rice, spices, seeds, pulses, and other foodstuffs from Pakistan. Shiptex.com, Shiptex, United States trading company focused on food products. Shrila-el-Mahal.org, Shivnath Rai Harnarayan, India, Ltd, exporters of basmati rice, pulses, sugar, Indian spices, and tea. Silberry.co.uk, Silberry Marketing Limited, sells food ingredients to the food industry. Sinodis.com.cn, Sinodis, distributors of imported food products in China to retail and food service customers. Sopariwala.com, Sopariwala exports, traders of botanicals, rice, oils, eds, spices, pulses, and cereals. Stomos.net, Stomazab, Swedish firm importing and exporting food products including reindeer, forest berries, and mushrooms. SunriseFoods.ca, Sunrise Foods International Inc., Canadian exporter and importer of conventional and organic agri-food commodities. Takari.com, Takari International Inc., a trading company specializing in Japanese snack foods and restaurant supplies. Tan-viet.com.pl, Tanviet International Limited, specializes in export-import of Oriental food and export of Polish agricultural products. Texsang.com, Texsang, Pte. Ltd, importer, exporter, and wholesaler of traditional Chinese food products including seafood, nuts, pulses, and spices. Terefloth.com. ti-foods.com, Thai Indochine Trading Inc., specializes in importing food products from Thailand, Vietnam, Taiwan, China, and other parts of Asia and sells to wholesalers throughout Canada. TuscanFarm.com, Tuscan Farm. Wine, oils, and specialty deli foods available for export from Tuscany. tw.co.th, Thai World Import and Export Co., Ltd., exporters of a large range of foods and beverages from Thailand, including fruits, vegetables, meats, seafoods, eggs, noodles, and condiments. twf-foods.com, Traditional World Foods, holding company features services in sourcing new food products, importation, logistics, finance, marketing, and management. Unidex.nl, Unidex, imports, exports, and markets dried beans, peas and pulses, corn flours, various soft drinks, powdered milk, breakfast cereals, seeds, and spices, in bulk or retail packaging throughout Europe. Vieder-supplies.nl, Vider Supplies B.V, exporter of a variety of products, including powdered milk, margarine, alcoholic beverages, canned fruits and vegetables, and canned fish. Vintex.freehostia.com, Vintex Trading, exporter of German food and beverage items for retailers, caterers, and for the hospitality industry. WSDepots.com, Wedel Swift, pork, beef, poultry, fish, oils, fruit juice and wines exported worldwide by email request. YasminMyanmar.com, Yasmin Enterprise Co., Ltd., exporter of tamarind, beans and pulses, and seafood. Yuming.com.sg, Yuming Trading Pte Ltd., importer, exporter, and wholesaler of dried seafood, fruits, vegetables, and legumes. Yonghuat.com.sg, Chop Yonghuat, importer and exporter in Singapore that trades Chinese delicacies, bird's nest, shark's fin, sea cucumbers, and fish maw. Beverages, import-export, websites. Subcategories: beer, coffee, wine. MonderInternacional.com, Monder Internacional, exporters and traders of alcoholic beverages, spirits, and liquors. Shadagi.com, The Shadagi Co., sources and supplies pallet, truckload, and container load sales of soft drinks, sports drinks, and water for international markets. STAWSkiUSA.com, Stawski Distributing Co. Weinbauer.com, Weinbauer, Illinois importer of wine, beer, and specialty liquor. Dairy, import-export, websites at dmoz-odp.org/business/food_and_products/dairy/import_and_export. Coomcastle.com, Coomcastle International, exporters of the English cheese and cream, including Dorset Drum Cheddar and Cooper Thornhill Stilton. Parano.com, Parano, exporters of Italian-style cheese. Universolacteo.com, UKR Agroinvest Ltd., exporter of Ukrainian dairy products. Grains and legumes, import-export, websites at dmoz-odp.org/business/food_and_related_products/grains_and_legumes/import_and_export. AkeRiceMill.com, Ake Rice Mill Co. Ltd., Thailand rice processor. AlmahaFoods.com, Almaha Foods International Pvt. awb.com.au, Australian Wheat Board, markets and sells Australian grain on behalf of Australia's grain growers. ChandraEXP.com, Chandrasekhar Exports Pvt. Msons.com, Msons International Limited, Indian exporter of non-basmati rice to Bangladesh, the Middle East and African countries. Globeways.com, Globavis Canada Inc., international trading company dealing in pulses, lentils, and legumes. Grain-Canada.com, Canada grain, packer and distributor of Royal Cymex, cereals, pulses and animal feed. LaMacarena.com, Granos La Macarena SA de CV, exporter of Mexican chickpeas. Legumbres SierraNevada.com, Legumbres Selecta Sierra Nevada, SL, processes, wholesales, and exports beans, chickpeas, and lentils. MaizeNet.co.za, MaizeNet, production, storage, marketing, transportation, export, processing and milling of maize and related products in South Africa. Mediterraneo-Egypt.com, Mediterraneo Egypt, trading house specialized in bulk commodities such as wheat, corn, sugar, faba beans, and lentils. OntarioBeans.on.ca, Ontario Bean Producers Marketing Board, markets white pea beans. PattersonGrain.com, N. PetcoM.co.uk, Peters Commodities Ltd, specialist exporters of all types of pulses. RoyalExports.ca, Royal Commodities Ltd, Fort Saskatchewan, Alberta, Canada-based specialty cereal and grain exporter. Tekinler.com, Tekinler, Turkish exporter of grain and pulses. Tigernuts.com, Tiger Nuts Traders, S.L, exporters of tiger nuts, extracts, oil, and flour. Herbs and spices, import-export, websites at dmoz-odp.org/business/food_and_related_products/condiments_and_seasonings/herbs_and_spices/import_and_export. Albring.nl. bcdherbs.com, Bangkok Crude Drugs Import and Export Co., Ltd, supplies a full range of crude drugs, bulk herbs, botanicals, medicinal herbs, culinary spices, natural dyes and aromatics of Thai origin. DeviTrading.biz, Devi Trading Company, exporters of spices including cloves, cinnamon, and nutmeg. Ecoaromas.com, Ecoaromas, export and cultivation of organic herbs and essential oils of Spanish origin. GroverSons.com, Grover Sons, Indian spice exporter supplying a variety of Indian spices and natural food products. Kilindia.com, Kamal and Sons, processors and exporters of whole spices, powdered spices, and psyllium SE products. MartinsPieces.com. Pepperindia.com, Pepperindia.com, Directory of Indian pepper exporters. Spicesworld.com, Maheshvari Blend Industries Pvt. Tripper.com, Tripper, importers of Indonesian spices including cassia, nutmeg, and pepper. XPS.com, spice, producer and trader of spices, essential oils and its derivatives based in Jakarta. Meat and seafood, import-export, websites at dmoz-odp.org/business/food_and_related_products/meat_seafood/import_and_export. Alimentbarna.com, Alimentbarna, S.L, import and export of poultry, rabbit, ostrich and game meat. Babacan.be, Babacan Ramazan halal meat, import/export of halal meat. caf-exotic.com. Kobu.it, Kobu, imports beef, pork, and sheep casings for wholesalers and sausage makers. Deltafoods.co.uk, Delta Foods, frozen poultry importers. Falberta.com, Frigorifico Alberti S.A, a meat packer, processor, and exporter of beef from Argentina. Fme.com.au, Floriat Meat Exporters, Western Australian company exporting Australian lamb, mutton, beef, and offal to the world. Foodbridge.ie, Foodbridge, food export company supplying food products to manufacturing, catering, wholesale and retail customers worldwide. Foylefoodgroup.com, Foyle Food Group, offering beef and lamb products to clients in the wholesale, retail and catering markets throughout Europe. Frigorificomercosol.com.br, Frigorifico Mercosul, Brazilian exporter of beef products. Frostmeat.de, Frostmeat Fleischhandel GmbH, importers of frozen and fresh meats from around the world. GerberTL.com, Gerber Agri International, LLC, exporters of poultry, beef, and pork products internationally. Haywill.com.au, Haywill Holdings, Australian-based meat exporter and international trader. Werdo-trading.com, Werdo International Trading, importer and exporter of a wide array of meat and seafoods products. Kaloti-int.com, Kalatai International Corp., importer of frozen Australian and New Zealand lamb, goat, mutton, and halal products, in the United States. Landfa.com, Landfa Australian Meat Exports, exporters of Australian beef, lamb, veal, mutton, and seafood. mardonplc.co.uk, Mardon plc, international trading company specializing in frozen seafood of all varieties. marksimports.com, Marks Imports Company, wholesale meat importer of a wide variety of gourmet and hard-to-source meat products. mercosurexport.forti.com, Mercosur Export URUCO, exporters and traders of Uruguayan meat, meat byproducts and jams. mickeyexports.com, Mickey Exports International, exporters of frozen meat from India. mirhaexports.com, Mirha Exports, exporter of fresh and frozen mutton and beef from India. Myron.dk, Myron Foods, Danish trader of seafood, poultry, and pork. Mondo.net.au, Mondo Butchers, offers Australian milk-fed veal products to the world. Morex.pl, Morex, importer and distributor of frozen and fresh fish. Patagonicbeef.com, Patagonic Beef, exporters of Argentina and Uruguay beef. Royalcuisine.co.nz, Royal Cuisine, exporters of lamb, veal, beef, bison, and venison from New Zealand. Samex.com.au, Ausland Export Thai.ltd. Sanger.com.au, Sanger Australia, Australian meat exporters offering online trading and corporate video. Sstradaing2.diytrade.com, S.S. Trading Company, exporter of fresh and frozen boneless buffalo meat and veal. TaylorPreston.co.nz, Taylor Preston Limited, New Zealand meat processors and exporters listing cuts for beef, sheep, and goat meat. Tenderspotmeat.com, Tenderspot Meat Company, specializes in providing meat products to the tourism and hospitality industry, chefs and restaurants, the pearling industry, both government and non-government organizations and the public. Vananews.com, Varia Nyaganazantara, Indonesian frozen seafood processor, exporter, and importer. Victimeat.com, Victimeat trader. Exporters of poultry, pork, and beef products. Vistafood.com, Vista Food Exchange, Inc., importers/exporters of perishable food products. Seafood websites at dmoz-odp.org/business/food_and_related_product/meat_and/seafood/import_and_export. Aquatradeintl.com, Aquatrade, India-based seafood trading firm. Brimhf.is, Brim, exporter of seafoods from Iceland. Camimex.com.vn, Camau Frozen Seafood Processing Import-Export Corporation. Vietnamese processor and exporter of aqua products, particularly shrimp, fish, and cuttlefish items. ChannelZAFoods.com, Channel Seafoods International, importers of frozen fish and seafood, since 1983 for the USA. Qingyuanhong.com, Qingguanhong, importer and exporter of shark's fin, abalone, bird's nest, sea cucumber, and fish maws. xmar.net, xmr.sa. Fishroute.eu, Fishroute, details about importers and exporters of seafood, products, equipment, and services. Forshrimp.com, IMS, importers and exporters of frozen shrimp, squid and specialty seafoods. FortunaZA.com, Fortuna Sea Products, importers of tilapia, pollock, squid, swordfish, tuna, and a wide variety of other seafood products. frankmason.com.au, Frank Mason, Australian-based importer and exporter of fish and other seafood, specialising in Australian and New Zealand fish varieties and squid. Gallant-Ocean.com, Gallant Ocean Group, Taiwan-based importer and exporter of various types of seafood. IntegraFoods.com, Integra Foods, imports and exports seafood commodities, servicing food service, retail, and secondary processors. Jocozil.com, Jocozil, Produtos Alimentares, LDA, international traders in canned and frozen seafood. lbtasbach.co.nz, Lyford and Burkhardt Exports, NZ, Ltd, exporters and processors of New Zealand seafood, including lobster, mussels, and eels. Marine-sa.pages perso-orange.fr, marines.a.s, imports and exports fresh and processed fish across Europe. Normarine.no, Normarine as, Norwegian seafood export company situated in Norway's key fishing town, Ålesund. Rio.ca, Rio, Canadian-based international importer and exporter of frozen seafood. RuggieroZafood.com, Fisherman's Pride calamari. Importer-exporter of cleaned, fresh, frozen, battered and breaded calamari. Seachamp.com, Seachamp International Export Corporation, a Philippine seafood export company. Seafood.net.au, Seafood Services Australia, provides news, events calendar, newsletters, and a portal for the seafood harvesting industry. ShinWaProducts.tripod.com, Shineway Sea Products Enterprises, supplying the Southeast Asian region with shellfish and seafood. Sungfish.com/index.html, Sungfishco. Taiziren.com, Taiziren International, exporters of sea cucumber, shark fin, bêche de mer, and fish maw. Tilapia.com, Rainforest Aquaculture Products Inc., importers of frozen tilapia fillets, with offices in Maine and Florida, USA. UnifiedZafood.com, Unified Seafood, imports and exports live, fresh and frozen seafood. Produce, import-export, websites at dmoz-odp.org/business/food_and_products/produce/import_and_export. Acrofood.com, Dongta Hongda Industrial Co., Ltd., manufacturers and exporters of Chinese frozen tinned vegetables and fruits including asparagus, spargel, pea pods, strawberries, water chestnut, sugar, snap peas, and green beans. Adelafood.com, Adela Food Ltd., Bulgarian producer of canned sterilized sweet corn, peas, and marinated and sterilized mushrooms. Agritex.es, Agritex.s.l, exporter of fruits and vegetables from Spain to the supermarkets and markets of the Northern Europe. Agroproductsagencies.com, Agro-products and agencies, Indian supplier of cocoa beans, vanilla beans, pineapple products, and pepper and other spices. Allen-Anderson.co.uk, Allen and Anderson importers, fruit and vegetable importers based in the Liverpool business sector. Angelfire.com/hi/Unmol, Agricom International, a commodity brokerage company based in India offering nuts, rice, seeds, fruit, and vegetables. AriaNCO.8m.com, Arian Trading Co., exporters of pistachios, saffron, dates, tomatoes, and pomegranates from Iran. Beemsterbor.nl, Beemsterbor, Dutch trader of fresh vegetables such as potatoes, onions, seed potatoes, cabbage, and garlic. Breedabist.com, Breadabist BV, traders in nuts, dried fruits. CapricornGroup.com, Capricorn Group, exporters of tropical fruit pulp, purees, and concentrates, and other vegetables and fruit products. DavisWorldwide.co.uk, Davis, Produce, Limited. Importers and exporters of fruit, vegetables, and salads. EastAsiaTrading.com, East Asia Trading, exporter of fresh fruits and vegetables from India. Elite-Impexp.com, Elite Import and Export Co. Ltd., Chinese firm specializing in tomato powder and paste, dehydrated vegetables, fennel seed, safflower, and green raisins. Elrada.com, El Rota, growers and exporters of fresh fruit and vegetables in Egypt. FPOTA.org, the Fresh Produce Association of the Americas, represents member companies involved in the growing, harvesting, marketing and importing of Mexican produce entering the United States. Freshtro.com, Freshtro Fruits Limited, exporters of Indian-grown produce to Europe. Fifes.com, Fifes plc, Europe-oriented importer and distributor of fresh produce company, fresh fruit, vegetables, flowers, and plants. Gaston.cz, Gaston Ltd., importer of canned fruits and vegetables and canned meat to the Czech Republic. GeneralProduce.com, General Produce Co., distributors and importers of fresh fruits and vegetables including pre-cut, organic, ethnic, and exotic produce. Greencell.co.uk, Greencell, UK-based fresh produce importer. Heliofarm.com, Heliofarm, specializing in preparing with pomegranates and other fruit products for export. ICAFSA.com, Iberico's Canned Food S.A., Spanish company dealing primarily in canned foods. Imtiaz.biz, Imtiaz Enterprises, importer and exporter of fresh fruits and vegetables. ItalianTradingCompany.com, Italian trading company, exporter of tomato products, beans, lentils, and mixed vegetables. Keopropicorn.diytrade.com, Keopropicorn Co. Ltd. Exporter of a variety of fresh, canned, and IQF produce items. Conan.co.uk, Lewis Conan and Sons Ltd., importers of fruits and vegetables, specializing in exotics and garlic. Mangopulp.8m.com, Fresh Fruits Processing, PVT, Ltd., India-based provider of a variety of mango pulps. Mexporters.com, Mexporters, exporter of chickpeas, garbanzo beans, and furniture. Mitrozeles.gr, Mitrozeles S.A., Greek exporter of fresh fruit. Mushroom-Bulgaria.com, Mushroom Bulgaria, exports wild mushrooms and forest fruits from Bulgaria to the European and North American markets. OCATI.com, Ocati, Colombia-based fresh fruit exporter. Paletita.com.au, Australian exporter of conventional and organic produce products and coffee. PanaceaXM.com, Panacea Energizers P. PJImpex.com, PJ Impex, Canadian food trading house and international exporter of fruits, vegetables, nuts, pork, poultry, and canned goods. Poton.nl, Poton Overseas B.V, exporters of onions, potatoes, and general foods. Realfood.de, Real Food Bio GmbH, supplier of mango pulp, pineapple, and walnuts. Cimexweb.com.br, Cimexweb, exporter Brazilian products including frozen fruit, pulp fruit, powder, and liquid eggs. Solifelt.nl, P.Solivelt Export B.V, Holland-based supplier of fresh produce. Sunelifigiaji.com, Sun Life Gaji, imports organic gaji berries from China and Tibet. Tonfoni.com, Tonfoni, shippers of produce from Provence, France. UCE.7p.com, United Commercial Establishment, exporter of fruits, vegetables, and seafood throughout Asia and the Middle East. VanusTropicals.com, Vanus Tropical Fruits and Vegetables, Florida-based import and export company of tropical fruits and vegetables to wholesalers, distributors, and supermarkets. Walnuts.mksat.net, walnuts from Ukraine, exports walnut kernels and whole walnuts.